Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Nicole Chantel, and if you like beauty videos, 31 days of Halloween and Friday vlogs, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of my makeup family. With all that being said, let's jump right into this video. Well, hello everybody, and welcome to 2019. Happy New Year. I know I took a little bit of a break. I was gone, you know, it's Christmas time and I wanted to spend time with my family, and I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas with your family as well. So now we are into 2019. This is the first video of 2019, and we are going to be talking about the worst products of 2018. There are some products that I'm going to tell you guys that I purchased and I didn't like them. I did not review them, nothing. I tried them out and I took them back, and I'm telling you, they were bad. Now, I know a lot of the products that I'm going to be talking about today, some people like, but for me, I just didn't like it. It didn't agree with my skin or a number of things. So anyhow, and excuse the hair. I know I need a haircut and I need it bleached out, but let's not talk about that right now. So I took screenshots of the products that I purchased, that I tested out, and I took right back to Sephora. So I will be popping it up on the screen to show you what I'm talking about. So this first product, I know that a lot of people raved about it, and I was like, let's get this. And this is the Mercier. This is the Secret Blurring Powder. No secret about it, I don't like it at all whatsoever. It was terrible. I mean terrible. So it's supposed to blur your skin, and I really wanted it for under the eyes, and they say use a small amount. And when I went under my eyes with it, and I used very, very little, I mean very little, because that's one thing when I use powders under my eye area, I don't really go in heavy-handed because sometimes it can look cakey. But with this one, it did not matter. I used very little, and it emphasized the lines underneath my eyes so bad. I mean terrible. Absolutely terrible. And I don't know if it's because where it's more Mercier, even the translucent setting powder that everybody raves about, that powder I did not like on my skin at all. Once again, when I set my makeup, it emphasized the lines of my face. That was just terrible. I did not like it. So maybe there's something in it that just doesn't get along with my skin, but I did not like it. If it works great for you, that's fantastic, but for me, no. The lines were yeah, I looked like I was 20 years older, which I don't need in my life. So the next one is by Sephora Collection, and this is the Sephora Collection Brighten Future Gel Serum Concealer. I got mine in color 01. It was terrible. This has to be on the top of the most worst concealers I've ever used. I bought it and I said, okay, I'm gonna do a whole review on new foundation, new concealer. I couldn't even review this concealer because I put it on my face, and I went out around doing errands and that stuff, and I looked in my mirror in my car before I got out, and all underneath my eye area, it was actually breaking apart. It was so bad. You could see my skin, and then you could see patchy areas. It was terrible. So what I did was then I went home, picked up the concealer, went back out to Sephora, walked into the store, showed them what I was doing onto my face. Terrible. I mean, absolutely, it was horrendous on how it looked underneath my eye area. Everywhere else, it seemed to be okay. I put a bit of concealer on my forehead, here on my nose, and right here where I have redness. But underneath the eye area was bad, and I did not change anything up. I used my Touch of Silk Canvas Primer. I used all my regular stuff, my regular skincare, and all my primers before I put on my foundation and my concealer. I used all of that. Everything was the same. But this concealer was terrible. So I don't recommend it. Don't even go out and buy it. Don't even think hey, it's $18, let's go try it. Don't, because it was terrible. And I really should have took a picture on how it looked underneath my eye area, because I could not believe how much was breaking apart, and that was only after an hour of wearing it, so it didn't last very long whatsoever. So the next product here that I'm going to be talking about is called Peter Thompson Wrath, and it's the Instant Firmx Eye. Okay, so this has almost got like 4 stars. As you could tell, like it's almost to the 4th star being filled in. For me, I wouldn't give it no stars whatsoever. This product does retail for $48 Canadian. So what this does is that you take a very, very tiny amount, you place it underneath your eye area, and it instantly firms and takes away the wrinkles and just makes your under eye area look super, super smooth. So the key thing is that you have to use a very small amount of this product. I tried it. There was a bit of tightening underneath the eye area, but to be quite honest, I didn't find no difference. Like there was nothing like, ooh, this works instantly. No. I used it for a week straight just to test it out to see if I could actually like get it working, if it makes a difference if you use it every single day of the week, but it didn't do nothing. So keep your money in your pocket. I've come to reality that the only way I'm going to really get rid of the the lines underneath my eyes is to go get like, you know, fillers and all that, but I don't want to do that. So I'm always trying to find a product that will help with that, but that product was no good. So like I said, keep your money in your pocket. This next product, I actually did a full review on it, wear test. I will have it linked right here for you guys to check it out. It was the Kat Von D Lash Liner Liquid Inner Liner. Oh boy. This was terrible. I was really excited for this because once again, I'm always looking for a great product that will pop in my waterline, that will stay all day long, stay super pigmented, won't move, and this was terrible. So it burnt my eyes, like it was like stinging. It stayed a bit here in my lower waterline, in my top waterline it stayed, but then it started to break apart. Now the claims are this is supposed to stay in your waterline and not do anything, not move or anything, but it did. It moved on me, it just didn't, it didn't work well with my eyes whatsoever. I was really disappointed about this product because I was super excited when I seen it come out and I was like, okay, let's go get it, let's try it. But it was once again a fail for me. So for $25, I'm pretty sure that there's other liners out there that you could find that will work really well in the waterline. But as for this one being a liquid one, like I said, I was really super excited for it, but it just did not work. This next palette, whew, this one's a hard one for me because I love it and I hate it. I have it actually in my closet there on the shelf. I used it a few times. After that, never used it again. Went back to it again. I was like, And this is the Too Faced, the White Peach Eyeshadow Palette. Peaches and Cream. Well then, really love like the pink shade in here, but I was noticing that where I'm so fair that it wasn't really showing up super well on my eyes. And I was like a little bit bummed about that. And then for the other shades, like there's only a few shades in this palette I actually use. But then after a while, I never used it. Like I said, I went back to it and it just wasn't wowing me anymore. And for a price tag of $55, I want an eyeshadow palette that's going to wow me, that I'm going to be constantly grabbing for. And this one, it just wasn't there. Pigmentation, it's okay, you know, but it's just really not a great eyeshadow palette. So disappointed about this one because I love Too Faced. So this next product here is by Ciate London. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but anyhow, it's the Glitter Flip. This was definitely a flop. That is for sure. So yeah, what happens is you put this on your lips, so it's like you could pretty much get 2 looks with 1 product kind of deal. And when you like pat your lips like that, it's supposed to bring all this glitter. The color that I got was Undressed. It didn't show up at all whatsoever. Like the glitter, it was like little tiny spots of glitter. It wasn't like, you know, how they show it in the picture that you see it like bang in your face glitter. I thought this was going to be really pretty for like a gorgeous look, kind of like, you know, do a really nice soft smoky eye look, then with a pop of beautiful like glitter lips. That was not the case with this product. This product actually has 4 stars, which I don't know how that's possible. I mean, it was a bit comfortable on the lips till it started to kind of dry a little bit, and then it really wasn't. And then when you do that with your lips, like pat them together, you could feel the glitter in it. I just was not impressed with this product at all whatsoever. Definitely a no. This next foundation, I tried it out and yeah, it was not great. This is the Josie Maran Vibrancy Argan Oil Foundation, and I got the color RG5. So anyhow, I put it on my face. I actually posted a picture up on my Instagram saying, hey, I got this new foundation. Can't wait to try it out. Was really super excited about it. Then I updated everybody on this foundation. So it has argan oil in it. So you'd think, okay, you know, this foundation, you know, it's going to be really hydrating to the skin and all that good stuff because I do have dry skin. Well, when I put this on my face, not a word of a lie, my skin looked dried all over. It was terrible. Like, I mean, absolutely terrible. It creased everywhere on my skin. It made my skin flake. It just did not work well with me whatsoever. So that foundation was a total bust for me. I went into Sephora, brought it into them, explained to them what it was doing. They're like, oh wow, that's really unusual. I was like, look, I have it on my face. And they're like, oh, really? This is that foundation? And I was like, yes. And just look at my skin drying everywhere. It was just so bad. Like, I was like, nope, definitely going back. And for the price tag, I mean, I would expect it to be better, $55, you know? And I was just so sad about that because I know a few people who use it and love it and rave about it. But for me and my skin, it was just a no-go. So if you have dry skin like me, I don't recommend this one because even though it has argan oil in it, but it just did not work at all. It was gross. It was a gross foundation. That's all I'm gonna say. So this next product is a drugstore product. Now I love L'Oreal mascaras. Like, they are one of my favorite drugstore mascaras. But this mascara, however, only got 5 uses out of it. So this is why it's in the worst products of 2018, because I only used it 5 times and then it was completely dried up. And this is the L'Oreal Voluminous Original, and this is in the Cobalt blue color. So I thought, hey, let's get a colored mascara, pop some color on the lashes. I thought it'd be super fun to do that. But 5 uses out of a mascara that I paid, like, I think it was definitely over $10 that I paid for it. Now, I mean, it looks like there's a lot of product on this mascara one, but trust me, there isn't. It just looks like it. 5 uses out of a mascara. I actually bought the burgundy one as well, which I haven't opened yet. So I don't know if it's because where it's a colored mascara or if I just got a mascara that was a total flop, but I expected more than 5 uses out of mascara. So this is why this mascara here is on the worst products of 2018, because 5 uses. That's the fastest time that a mascara has ever dried up on me, but maybe, like I said, it's due to the color. Now, this eyeshadow palette, oh, it's very hard for me to mention this eyeshadow palette because I did a look with it, a Christmas Get Ready With Me. I'll link it right here for you guys. This eyeshadow palette, like the mattes in here are gorgeous, but I have a problem with one of the colors in this palette. So this is the Natasha Denona, and this is the Mini Star palette. I'm actually wearing the matte shades here, these two, like the brown shade and kind of a beigey taupey shade on my eyes today. And of course this shimmer shade right here in the inner corner. This shade, however, here on the end, I mean, look how beautiful the light's picking up on it. It looks like it has beautiful greens and blues and golds. It's just like a gorgeous, gorgeous color. Even when you swatch it, it looks really beautiful. But when you put this on your eyes, I don't know what happens. I'm really lost for words because that shade really disappoints when you pop it on your eyes. In the Christmas Get Ready With Me video, I put this on my eyes and then I topped it off with the gold one to help it make it more vibrant on the eyes. So this shade right here is a total flop. Like if she had to put a different shade in here, maybe it would be a lot better, like say another matte shade, that'd be awesome. But this palette here does retail for $30, and I expect a little mini palette like this that retails for $30. I expect that all the shades in this palette would be beautiful. I don't want just 4 shades in this palette. So this shade right here was just, it didn't apply nice at all. So I was really, really disappointed about that. So even though I did a Christmas look with it, and that was the first time actually using that palette, so I expected a lot out of Natasha Denona eyeshadows for sure, and this one just didn't meet up to its standards like what I expected, like this mini one right here. Of course, you probably know that this is going to be on my best of 2018 products, which it will be, because all the shadows in here work gorgeous. They are super pigmented, they blend gorgeous. The matte shades in here blend beautiful as well, but this shade right here, like, I'm not saying that this is bad, but this shadow right here is the worst shadow from a Natasha Denona palette that I've ever tried. Ever. The next 2 products are by Stila. So in my mind, I had like this beautiful idea of a gorgeous, like beautiful sapphire with smoky brown eyeshadow look. So I've been on the hunt to look for that perfect sapphire color, and I came across these 2 products. The first one is the Stila Vivid and Vibrant Eyeshadow Duo in Sapphire. So as you can tell in the picture here, it shows 2 different like sapphire shades in the pan. So I was like, okay, that's great. Let's get that. So I also went ahead and picked up the Stila, and this is the Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow in Vivid Sapphire. So I was like, okay, these look gorgeous. I swatched them in store. They were so beautiful, just all around a gorgeous, gorgeous sapphire color that I've been looking for. So what I went ahead and I paired it up with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette, because there's that beautiful colored, like deep chocolate brown color in that eyeshadow palette. And I was like, okay, this is gonna look gorgeous. So I went ahead, applied it to my eyes. It was fine, went to a Christmas party. The Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow was beautiful at first. But then as the night went on, I found that it stung like my eyelid a bit, which was really unusual. And as for the Vivid and Vibrant Eyeshadow Duo in Sapphire, oh my goodness. When I was at the party, Amanda was like, Nicole, you have a lot of fallout. And I was like, what? And it was all blue underneath my eyes. So every time I was blinking, the eyeshadow was coming off and going underneath my eyes. I looked like a Smurf, like I was turning blue. And the more I would wipe it, the more it would smear. So I was at the point where I was like, you know what? I'm not going to touch it no more. I'm just gonna let it be. By the time I got home, it was like just so bad. I thought that was the worst eyeshadow product that I've ever tried with that amount of fallout. Like in the beginning when I first applied it, it was fine and there was like no fallout. But then every time I kept on blinking, it was just like coming out onto my skin. Like I said, I looked like I was turning into a Smurf. And for the other product, it was like stinging my eyelids. It was just really weird. So I took 2 of those back, and I hate to say it, but that was the first time I ever tried the Shimmer and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow by Stila. And I know so many people rave about them. I mean, they're gorgeous, they're pigmented, they're absolutely beautiful. But I don't know what it was with that sapphire shade. It just stung my eyelids, and then like with the shadow just falling out, it was terrible. I mean, absolutely terrible. So definitely keep your money in your pocket for these 2 products, because they are definitely not worth it. So you guys, that is it for the worst products of 2018. These were the absolute worst products. I mean, like, I bought them to review them for you guys, and they were so bad that I just could not come on camera and show you, because they were terrible, like absolutely terrible. And I always go out and buy products, and a lot of products I keep and I love. And there's a lot of products that, you know what, I try them out and I love them and I hate them, but I don't bring them back. But then there's those products that I try out, test out, and they're just atrocious. These are the products that were the worst. Hands down, I will never purchase again. I will never say, hey, let's give it a second try. Let's try it out again. Definitely not. So keep your money in your pocket and let me know in those comments down below what has been the worst products for you of 2018, so then I could be aware not to try them. Also, good luck to everybody that's entered into my Christmas giveaway, and just to let you guys know that once the winner is picked, it will be posted in that giveaway video in the information, so you just have to pop it open and look to see who has won. So you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!